Hi, are you new to government contracting? Are you interested in getting onto government provider portals so that you can get more clients for your business? If so, then this is the video for you. Welcome, my name is Cherish and this is the home care series. So a number of clients that I mentor and coach want to know about getting onto government portals and securing government contracts for their businesses. I often get asked, I want to get government contracts. How do I go about it? Where do I find these contracts? How do I apply, etc., etc. This video, we're going to delve into how to secure government contracts and get onto the portals so that you can get more service users and more clients for your business. Where to look? I often advise that you can look on gov.uk. So on the general government website, you would see all the government contracts that are available for various sectors and industries. This is a free platform that you can use to search for government contracts. There are some other websites such as ProContract, Proactis, BidStats, etc. I'm not going to mention all of them. They don't sponsor me, but if you want to sponsor me, I'll be happy to take the sponsorship. So you can sign up to these websites, and in fact, some of them you don't actually have to sign up to. You can actually just browse contracts. There are some that you need to pay to access. However, I don't believe that you should pay. I believe because the information is out there for free for you. So for my mentees and the people that I coach, I often say you don't need to pay for a subscription to a website to view contracts. You can go on gov.uk and search for them, and there are other platforms that you can access all that information on. When you come across a contract that you are interested in, the advert will generally tell you the portal that the contract is on in terms of where you can bid. Different local authorities and county councils are on various different portals. So when you come across that portal, you will need to register on that portal. And that just basically means you would need to enter some basic details about yourself and about your business. This often just takes 5-10 minutes of your time. Once you have done that registration, you will be provided with login details for the portal, and therefore you can go ahead and express your interest in that tender. Now, when you express your interest in the tender, you will then have access to the information related to the tender. So this would be the specification for the tender, the documents that you need to submit, financial information, pricing information, the selection questionnaires, etc. The first place that you want to start is with the specification. The specification is very, very, very important. Why? Because from the specification, you will know whether you are going to be able to provide the service. You will be able to understand what the parameters of the tender are about. You will be able to understand what that council, what the local authority wants from the provider. Therefore, you will know if you qualify. If you're watching this video, you are most likely new to tendering, or you are about to embark on the tendering and bidding process. It is imperative that you read that specification. Very, 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 very important. Because if you are new in the industry, or you are new to tendering and bidding processes, you would know if it is worth your while bidding on that tender. So, for example, you might be a newly registered business. Some local authorities or county councils do not necessarily want new providers. This could be for various reasons, and you would know this information from reading the specification of the tender. So for example, say you're a domiciliary care provider and you are looking at a tender to provide domiciliary care in a particular area. You may come across a person specification that may say you need to have a good or above CQC rating in order to take part in the bidding process. Now, if you are a new provider, although you are registered with the CQC, you are not going to have your rating because you are a new provider. Therefore, you would know from the information, from the requirements in the specification, that this tender is not open to new providers. You may see another tender where it would say, you need to have a CQC rating. It may also give an option to say, if you do not have a rating, you can apply, or if you do not have a rating, we may need more information. From that information, you know that they are open to new providers. They're saying that they will ask more information of you to see how you can meet the needs of the specification. However, from that, you know that they are open to new providers, in comparison with a specification that says you must have a good rating and above in order to partake in the tendering process. So it's imperative that you read, and these documents are very lengthy, so I do understand that it is overwhelming, but it's imperative that you read specifically the specification. Now, if you are going to get support with writing or bidding for a tender, then it is again imperative that you read what the organization or the person that helps you read what they wrote, because your bid is you selling yourself. It is the opportunity for you to sell your organization, your business, to that government agency, and you want to ensure that you present yourself, your business, in the best possible light, that you are able to shine through your skills, your team's skill sets, etc. You want to be able to put that forward. I'll give you an example from my own personal experience. When I first decided to do a bid on a tender, I had someone support me. Now, when they had written everything and given it back to me to proofread, I did so, and on doing so, I found that there was certain things that I didn't mention when we were initially talking about the answers for the tender. In this case, it was a tender that was related to health. And as a social worker with over 14 years experience in the adult social services, I had a vast experience, not just within the community, but also in the hospital settings, in terms of facilitating discharges from hospital, which was quite important for the tender that I was bidding for. And this was information that I had not told the person that was supporting me. Now, the person that was supporting me to write a bid would not have known that. So they cannot know my experience and my skills and my business more than I do. They are going based on the information that I provide them. So it is very important to read through the document when it's completed, because there might be skills, qualification, transferable skills, knowledge, etc. that you forgot to possibly add or didn't think was relevant when you were discussing it. That would be quite useful and could potentially be what may, cause the council to choose your organization over another, particularly if you are new, especially to the bidding and tendering process, because you want to ensure that you really convey what you bring to the table, what your organization can bring to the table, because you don't have any evidence of past contracts that you have fulfilled. So those initial bids are very, very, very important, and it's imperative that you put through as much relevant information and really sell your organization and your team to that county council. A lot of new organizations, new providers find this initial stage of bidding for tenders very, very overwhelming and intimidating, and that's why a lot of the times people get support with it. But even if you get support, it is also very important that you thoroughly read. I cannot stress this enough. Read the specification and read what the person supporting you has written. You may get through the first stage of the bidding process and perhaps be called for an interview or called for more information. If you are called for an interview, for example, you are going to need to talk about what you wrote in your bid. If you do not know it and you have not read it and taken the time to truly understand the information that is there, you will get caught out at the second stage. And this is something that has caught a lot of people out. So it's very important that even if you are going to outsource writing your bids, that you read what has been written and that you thoroughly understand it and are happy with it before you submit it. I hope this video has been helpful, and if it has, and if you found any value in this video, please do not forget to like, subscribe if you haven't done, which why haven't you done? And of course, share it to other providers that may find it useful. So just to recap, for government contracts as a new business or your first time applying and bidding for government contracts, you want to search out available contracts on websites such as gov.uk, pro contracts, etc. You want to ensure that you read the specifications of that tender and of the contract so that you can ensure that you are qualified to meet the needs and demands of that contract. You want to write your bid, ensuring that you sell your business, sell your senior management team, your staff team. You want to sell your business as much as possible through that bid. And if you are getting support with writing your bid, it is absolutely imperative that you read what has been written and thoroughly agree with it before you submit your bid. So I hope you have found this useful, and I wish you all the best on your bidding journey. And if you require any support with your business, growing your business, starting a care business, bidding on contracts, please feel free to get in touch. My information is in the description box, and I'll be more than happy to support you on your success journey. So thank you very much for watching. See you again soon. Bye.